Hi witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here, and today is Thursday. It is again Thursday. And guys, pretties, witches, that chat was so much fun. Thanks to all of you guys. Like, this was legit so much fun. I was so excited. I was just so excited. I was so excited. It was awesome. If you watched the premiere of the video of Reverse Our Oil and Reverse Our Candle Spell, Reverse Our Magic, I want to say thank you so much. You guys make my day. Sincerely. Today I'm off from my mundane work, so I'm dedicating my time, my entire time to you guys. Okay, so I want to say thank you again. I am honored that I have you guys in that channel. Thank you for everybody that asked me questions, because every time you guys ask me questions, I do research. I mean, some things I already know, but some other times you guys ask me questions that are really intriguing to me, and I do a lot of research because I want to give you guys a good answer. Okay, so thank you again for everybody that was in that chat. I had a great time. I honestly thought that I was going to be in that chat for 2 hours, because that's what I put the video premiere to be, but unfortunately the chat is live as long as the video is premiering the first time, and it's done and it's over and the chat is done. Okay, and again, I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm doing these premieres not because the videos are like, wow, the most incredible videos in the world, and I'm going to be sharing with you things that you never or anybody knew before, like a top secret kind of thing. No, I'm not doing premieres for that. I'm actually doing premieres because I love the fact that I can chat with you guys, and there's some videos that I think you may ask me some questions and I much rather address them with you, like together, me and you guys together, because we can establish a conversation, a little chat, instead of going back and forth in emails, which a lot of the times I'm working, I have to wait, I have to just answer some emails when I'm on my break, and then I stop and the conversation stop in the middle of something really interesting and whatnot. But right now I'm doing a little video on my phone because I just want to do something different. I'm sitting down here in my witchy room, and this is a video that it may be very interesting for some of you guys, and something that maybe some of you guys should know. This person was telling me, it was requesting for some help. This person has been looking for help with Wicca, left hand path, and some other spiritual methods, because this person has a very active spirit in his house. Okay, so he wants to get rid of it. He said that, or he or she said that the spirits like to make noises at night, throw glasses and whatnot, and it's becoming really a nuisance, right? So I directly, really generally to my videos in YouTube, because usually that's, for the most part, that's how I answer a lot of your emails, sadly, unless I think you guys are being more serious and not being too casual. So this person kept on texting me, and I said, hey, let me stop for a second, let me listen to this person and let me pay attention. The thing is that I started reading. I asked him, what do you think is a spirit? What do you think is evil? What do you think is a trickster? What if it's just a relative, a deceased relative that wants to get in touch with you? And he's like, no, I am pretty sure this is a trickster spirit, and he is aggravating me and he's driving me crazy. Okay, so of course I told him to go ahead and do some of the things that I shared with you guys in the video the other day, a couple of weeks ago, about protection magic. And I said, go ahead and do some of that and let me know. Please keep in contact with me and just keep me posted. Now, I want to share with you guys some of the experiences that I have had with some spirits, and I'm going to tell you what I think created that experience for me, what created that situation for me. Okay, so a couple of years ago, when I was living in another place, a whole different life than what I have right now. I have a very happy life, but about 3-4 years ago, I was very sad. Some of you guys have been with me for a long time, and I know this because you tell me. And some of you guys have probably noticed the changes within my life in the past year. So if you go back into my videos, you see that I address certain things that I don't address anymore, and that is based because a lot of the things that I share with you guys are based and inspired on the situations that I'm living at the moment. So about 3-4 years ago, I was going through a lot of hardship, a lot of heartache. And I remember one night, I was sleeping, of course. And the place that I was living always felt really heavy. And I was already seeing shadows in my house. And I was already seeing shadows around the person that I was living with. So one night I'm sleeping. And I remember I felt this in my face. I felt this was take like probably 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So I felt this in my face. Needless to say, it woke me up because it was tickling my face. And I went like this to brush my hair. And when I opened my eyes immediately met these two red eyes. And I know what you guys gonna say. Why, Raven, you were probably sleeping, you're tripping. It's like, no, trust me, I was wide awake. I met these two eyes, and they were red. And my room was really dark. Obviously, it was really late at night. My room was really dark, and I remember I opened my eyes. I encountered, like legit in my face. I had this other face. It was completely dark. It was darker than black. If you guys can figure that out. Imagine a black background, but something blacker than that you can actually see the entire outline of it. So this little creature was looking at me. And I remember in a split of a second when he realized I saw him, I startled him. And I remember that in a split of a second, he went from in front of me to the foot of my bed. This creature was winged. He had wings like a bat. He had little horns. He was hunched like this. He had a tail. He was bony. I got to see all this, guys. I got to see all this just the same way I'm looking at my phone right now. Just as clear as that. And he was looking at me, and I remember I was not afraid. I didn't get he was there to do evil things. As ugly as he was, because trust me when I tell you, he was not pretty in any sense of the word. But for whatever reason, I did not feel scared. I do remember telling him, do not bug me, I'm sleeping, go away. And just when you, like the same way that you talk to your dog, when your dog is like, when you're eating and your dog is bugging you because he wants some of your food, and you tell us, hey, don't bug me, go away. That's exactly how I talked to this creature, and he disappeared. I went back to sleep immediately. And again, I tell you, I was not scared. I wasn't even surprised. I mean, I'm a witch, so I feel like I live with all these creatures around me anyways. To me, that was something that is called an imp. An imp, in many cultures, they relate it to a witch's familiar. They relate it to Satan little helpers. They relate them to the fairy world. They're just not as pretty as fairies, but just as strict tricksters. They relate them to goblins and little elves. They're just not very beautiful creatures. They are just tricksters. I personally think I created that situation based on the fact that I was being so sad. If he's indeed part of my familiars, maybe he was there just to get my attention. maybe he felt how sad I was, and he was trying to entertain me somehow. Imps and some spirits don't have the ability to be very proper. So personally, I think he was there not to hurt me or do evil to me, but to get my attention. When you have experiences like that, it's really hard for you to know what's going to be something evil and what is actually something that belongs to your spiritual chart. We have good and we have evil, we have dark and we have light. So there's creatures that dwell in either side. And then some that always walk in the threshold of both. But this is how I resolved that situation, because needless to say, I needed to sleep. And I realized that he was keeping me awake at night. He was the one waking me up for a very, very, very long time. Okay, so he was being a little pain in my ass. So it took me about 3 times to get rid of him. I did sage my place, and I claim it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a witch. Because I'm a witch, I am the big bitch of my place. No spirit, nobody comes into my house, comes into my surroundings, comes into my energy, comes into my gravity to fuck with me. I'm the boss. All the time, especially in the spiritual world. I am the badass witch. I am the owner of my surroundings. I am the boss, and I dictate who comes in and who doesn't. It took me about 3 times. Okay, it took me about 3 times to get rid of him. And again, how did I get rid of him? I saged my house about 3 times. I also use camphor. All right, I used camphor. I saged my house and sternly told him, not ask him, told him to move out. Get out. Out. That's how I resolved that situation with an imp. I am absolutely 100%. It was an imp, and it was just one of the weirdest experiences I have had with creatures, because for the most part you dream about these things, but it's very incredible when you have this in your face, like when they're actually come and they are in your face, and you see them with your 2 eyes for more than a split of a second, right? So what I'm sharing with you is that sometimes we have different type of spirits at home. I suggest, this is an experience that I wanted to share with you. You can get rid of that spirit with sage. I suggest for you to visit my video on protection that I shared with you guys about 2 to 3 weeks ago, because that is exactly what I would be doing if I have that experience again. Okay, now there's different spirits that we can address some other time. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to share with you guys a book right now that I love. It's again by who? My favorite author, Judika Ellis. I pretty much have all of her books, but this is one of my favorite ones, and it's an encyclopedia of spirits. And it talks to you about many spirits, what they do, who are they, where they come from, what is exactly behind them, how to calm them down, if they need some offerings, how to work with them and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't have imps in here, which I was very surprised. No imps in here. I really wanted to share this with you. Actually, maybe I do, and I was just looking in the wrong place. But yeah, so I want you guys to make sure that, number one, not to be afraid of spirits. You are the boss in your house. Do not be afraid of spirits. And, okay guys, I promise you I will fix this video. Let me see if I... Okay, Inari. No imps. yeah. No imps. I do have another book, but it's about mystics, so yeah. So we don't have anything in here when it comes to imps. Maybe there are under demons, but I don't think imps are demons. So yeah, I don't have anything on. It goes from Ildiko to Inanna Ishtar, which is a goddess, queen of heaven. So yeah, salud guys. Thank you so much for all your love. I am so super excited about that the premiere. You guys have no idea. And then stay wicked. I want to share with you guys my experience with Sasquatch. Have you seen anything strange? Have you seen UFOs? Have you seen strange creatures? I will tell you about my experience with Sasquatch. I got to see Bigfoot many years ago. And I think I have touched on this in some of my videos. Most people think I'm crazy. That's an honor if you think I'm crazy. But maybe some of these days I'll share this with you. Please share with me in the comments any experiences that you have had with different type of creatures out there. Until next time, witches, stay wicked. Bye.